Okay, this is our second feedback of um, our drills with Nova. Okay, so this is excellent. And this show, she needs a great reward there. I would have paid her right there. I would have paid her when she came out of the tunnel because she took that tunnel um, in layering that jump. So that's the other part of this is we need to pay her when she does drive her line on her obstacle path without turning towards us. We need to pay her. And coming out of tunnels is a great, easy way to do it because they're blind to us, and we can have that toy or the treat on the ground in front of her on the way out of the tunnel. So that way, but you just have to do it with good timing so that she doesn't get paid for stopping and turning in towards us. And now that I think about it, I don't know that I've ever seen Nova like go, for example, on the far side of the weaves, like away from us. Every time that we have any mistakes, it's always because she turns into us more. See, even there, she like every jump, every tunnel, she wants to come into us a little bit more. Watch your head. Boom. Okay. So I know I keep harping on the same issue, but that's the issue. That is our biggest issue right now. Your handling is fine. So that was a very difficult setup for your front cross, and you nailed it. You did a great job, Melissa, and Nova did a really good job of keeping the bars up and trusting that you will, yes, keeping the bars up and trusting that you will get out of her way. So I think that was a very difficult setup for a nice front cross you did. Your handling is good. See, almost every jump though, she's coming and she's kind of looking back for reassurance towards you. Although I don't know how much of it's reassurance versus um, looking for maybe that magic treat pocket. All right, so here, when we actually did want her to turn and she took the tunnel, that's kind of like that's kind of okay. That's in this case, it's not a bad problem to have because of the repeated issue. I think at this point now she's just patterned the tunnel. Your handling was not bad in that previous one. She just patterned that tunnel a few times. That's all really nice extension. I like that. But then do you see this? So this is a really good example, I think, of what I'm talking about. Also, and like this isn't like bad, but when she is coming confidently running towards you, see her striding. Very nice extension. Look at her nice extended striding right out of that tunnel. Just watch her. Look at that nice extended striding. And then as soon as she gets up even with you, now watch her striding. Bloop, bloop. Now it gets really short. Look at that. Short, short, short striding. And she takes that jump, turning towards you, looking for the magic treat pocket because that's where she gets paid. When she stops, turns, looks at you, you pull the treat out and hand it to her. We need to get her to keep that striding that she did through this while you were here. We need her to keep doing that through here while you're with her or even behind her a little bit. We need to do that by having rewards out in front of her on her line. And when she stops and looks at you for a treat, pay her over the jump or something. Again, nice front cross there. Difficult setup. Your front cross is really great. There's nothing for me to. I don't want this landing side front cross. It was pretty. It was really good. You just went a little bit this way versus this and then tried to redirect versus there on that line. But it was still pretty good getting out of her way. That's a very tricky landing side front cross setup too. Good front cross. Nice job getting out of her way. You could have gotten downstream sooner. It's kind of like she went all the way. She was all the way into the tunnel. Her whole body, her tail was gone before you started to move. So you could have moved a little sooner. But you were able to get there and get out of her way. If you had gone a little bit sooner, I think you could have made this line a little bit smoother on your end. But she does adjust nicely. And she still, every time, that time she dropped the bar. She dropped the bar with her hind feet because her head came up. Her head came up because she was looking to come run in front of you to her treat zone. Her treat zone that she thinks that because that's where she keeps getting paid is standing or sitting in front of you. Nice blind, a teeny bit late, but not bad. You're blind, you could have done it just a teeny bit sooner. That's a nice job. I like your patience of connecting with her to get her over that jump. And then your switch was very nice. So, again, no, don't feed her now. Don't. Oh. There we go. All right. So, this kind of just summed it up. You do a really nice job. Your handling is solid. Um, but it's your reward technique that's killing you. This just that last like 10 seconds is a perfect example. Okay. So that's what she got paid for, facing you. You need to be very cognizant of the timing and location of the rewards with her, okay?